This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one.
And the Panthers will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida State's offense trots out there to open this game. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and creates some vertical seams for big plays.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Holstein. The receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Yeah, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down now. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Cody?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Pitt Panthers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Panthers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. Pass caught. Can he get in? Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. To the air, it's Holstein. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Knowles. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Panthers will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Seminoles. 6 points for the special teams. A special teams touchdown. Potential momentum-changing play in this game.
That was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The completion makes it 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Ran by the receiver. Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's hit well as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Panthers will line up to hand it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. It was a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Davis. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. That moves the football to the 27 on the 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Panthers will crank up the tempo.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The Panthers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. They'll try the right side on the toss. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Davis. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quick throw caught over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he makes the catch! And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense is still clicking.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes a stiff arm. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. For the first half here, Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Great cut there. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Quarterback operating an empty set. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. He just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Trying to find room. It's Davis. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Running with purpose. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught in the open. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. On the ground, it's Hawkins. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab made by the tight end. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And just like... You squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And now the handoff. And the Noles pick up enough yardage for a first down. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just